What if your new construction home could be surrounded by preservation land instead of more construction? Welcome to P2 by Van Metre, a boutique community of just 39 single-family homes surrounded by preserved conservation land. That means more privacy, more breathing room, and more views that won't eventually become another row of homes. You'll also have walking trails and a playground right here in the community, with the option to access even more amenities nearby, including pool, clubhouse, fitness center, and an additional recreational space. Today, I'm touring Sasha, a beautiful single-family home starting in the low $1 million. Let's go inside. So, are you as excited to tour this home as I am? We're at the Van Metre P2, which is for phase 2. You can see active new home construction site here. And this is not our average style home. Very modern, very cool, kind of chateau vibe. Lots of black. Look at the handrails. You can see how they are horizontal versus vertical, which is really fun and playful. Kind of creates more of a modern look. We have a huge door and then a nice overhang, which I always like. So then you don't have to worry about people getting wet when they're coming to see you. Cool keypad there. And here we are, entering the home. Really light, bright, and open. Do you see that? Huge, wide entryway. We're gonna start at the very beginning. So we have these doors here. I imagine this is just a basic coat closet. You can see we're not having like the traditional 6-panel raised doors. This is more sleek, more modern. Even the hardware is really modern. And then obviously it is being used right now, but in the future, this is going to just be your basic coat closet. I would say here, we're talking like 5 feet wide entryway. Really nice, really big, 10-foot ceilings maybe. And this is our first space. Ooh, how fun is this? We're looking at a half bath. Just nice, sleek wood on the back. Everything's in black. Little half bath. And it doesn't go to the floor. So you see that it's actually hanging, which is kind of fun, right? Different design. And then again, instead of just like a round hook, they have like just a cool way of placing the handle. And then even for like the toilet paper, you know. So if you're looking to change your design of your current house, think about how important the lighting is and the fixtures and things like that. That's what really kind of sets it apart. We're going to go upstairs in a minute, but again, you can see that this is wrought iron rather than the white pickets, which is super fun. I love this centerpiece here. That's so pretty. And they really stayed with like the black and white theme. They went with the vertical wood slits on the fireplace here. And this is probably just an electric fireplace. Really easy. I really prefer them nowadays instead of the gas, because the gas are just always fickle. Something that you're really going to appreciate with new home construction is this is the cable cords and the power, so you don't have to ever worry about like messy lines anywhere. That's all hidden in conduits now, so it's just really easy to deal with. Here we go. Do you see how huge this window is? Sorry, let me go back. This window is absolutely humongous. We're talking 6 feet by 6 feet, just glass. And look at the view outside. I mean, we'll go outside in a second, but you don't even need any lights on in this home. Like, I'm not having to move my my video camera to like get into the sliver where you can actually see. It's literally the whole window. I'm like moving my video camera so you can see the whole window there. I mean, it's insane. So we have huge windows, sliding glass door, another huge window. This is the living room space. Then you have a dining room space. If you're looking here, you may, if you haven't done new home construction, you may be like, well, what's that? That's the cap where you could put in special lighting. You could do a fan. And then over top, sorry to make you dizzy, of this table here is another cap where you could go and put in like a chandelier to kind of define the space even more. They didn't. They really wanted this just open, and I really actually like it. I like how you can just see through all. You're not like, you know, dodging little light fixtures to see the space. If you're looking for entertaining, this is a pretty great option for you. I would love to hear what you think of this kitchen. We have the waterfall island, which is obviously one of my favorites. I love when they do the waterfall cascade, whatever you want to call it, down. This is a quartz countertop, super, super popular. And you needed the white countertop because these cabinets are just so dark. Right? I mean, you're dealing with black here, but let's open some of them up. I always like to look how they finish them. And I love this. So if you have the pullouts, that is what you want, what you need. And then actually people go and they'll put electrical in the back here, and then they'll have like a little microwave or a bar situation where you could have like a coffee. If you don't want to have things all over the countertops, it just creates a really nice space. So here we go. Here, since they have the cascade down, they have to have the little electrical right there, which is done. You have the dishwasher, a huge farmhouse sink. Again, kind of minimal. This button right here is for the garbage disposal. I like when everything's like not sitting on the bottom there. I don't know, that's just the pet peeve of mine. And then just so you know, this is the garbage, I would assume. Yep, look at that. And then let's check out this one because I wasn't quite sure. Oh, this open, it looks like it was like a pull out, but it actually opened sideways. This would be for like pot or for like cookie sheets and things. We're looking at a electric oven. Oh no, this is an induction. Yeah, I was wondering if it was. So then they have like all these different areas where you can go. Do you see how like you can make just a small little space, or you can expand it and make it bigger and use this whole area. And so we're induction. And then I'm sure you noticed, look at this hood. Is that just not absolutely beautiful? Just really, really nice. And I actually like how they didn't put cabinets. They really left some breathing room, and they went up all the way with the quartz. So that's really, really nice. You have the drawers there, which you can't ever have enough drawers and cabinets in your space. And then you have the under lighting, the under cabinet lighting there. Really pretty. Here is a traditional Lazy Susan. Feel kind of bad for the person who this was named after, but I mean the concept is really fun. I mean, it's a great use of space, honestly. And then the cabinets, I mean, they go all the way up, and then you have moldings. Isn't that really pretty? Really, really well done. And then you're gonna have a refrigerator, and then a microwave. And it looks like it is a conventional oven as well. So look here, it says upper, and then you can see it has like broil, conventional bake, microwave, popcorn. So that's really, really fun. Put a lot of stuff in there, but it looks just like a microwave, but is both actually. And then the lower oven, oh yeah. So again, another thing that you didn't want to know about me, but I'm going to tell you, love blue. And this is like this cobalt blue. It's so fun. Yeah, and then you just have electrical and different storage up there. So this is the space. If you don't have enough cabinetry in here, you may have too many things. So you also, this is such a huge island. They have all the cabinets on the back side here. So do you see that? So you just open that up and you've got that. And we have balloons, we're having a party. Oh, and they actually have the slide outs for that. That's really, really nice. So very good. And then if that was not enough space, oh, this is cute. So here you go. Cute little area, again, like a bar area. And then this is going to be the garage. So they actually didn't convert the garage and have like that office space, like normally have like a sales center in here. They don't have that. So it's all finished, which is really nice. One big garage door. And here we go. Oh, I did want to show to you. So this is the plan of the community. And then these are the homes that are currently available. So always the ones in green are available, the red are sold, and then the other ones that don't have any color to them, they haven't been released yet for selling. So yeah. And then this is the model we're in now. It's called the Sasha, and it's in the 1 million price range. How this is different than this other model, very similar floor plan, called Sandra, is that Sandra has 3 levels to it, and it has an extra bedroom on the 3rd level, where this one is actually going to be 4 levels to it. And so the very top level is going to have a bedroom. And then if you're looking for something a little bit smaller in the 900 price range, we're looking at this one called Sable. And here is the floor plan for that. So let's go out on the deck. We haven't gotten out there. It's going to be loud. It looks like they're actually doing work next door, but it's fine. A Trex deck, which is amazing. We have a huge Trex deck, all covered. We have lighting, recessed lighting, and then another little area you could put a fan and such. This is a nice deck. Do you see the horizontal railing, which is really nice, kind of modern again? We can see the community here. All this green space is the preserve. It's never going to be built on. This is your backyard forever and ever. So really, really nice. There are a bunch of dragonflies there in the water, which is fun. They did a nice job of finishing this space. And then let me back up a little bit and look how big of a space it is. So really nice covered area. And then I always recommend that you have your grill in the non-covered areas. So that's why they built this little platform out here, and then some just nice steps to go down. Huge window. You can see they have like a green sheen to them. That's because they're, you know, energy efficient and trying to keep up with the latest and greatest in home efficiency. So we're not spending all of our money on our heating and cooling. So there's that. And now we are gonna go upstairs. And we're going, I like that they have this long open hallway and the stairs are kind of over on the side. So often when you first walk into a home, that's the first thing you see is the stairs. So nice having this window here on the landing. Sorry, let me back up. There's the landing. And so we're gonna go up 2 steps and turn. There's wood on the steps. And here we are. And this would be the upper level 1. So let's just go to the left to begin with. And this is the primary suite. Again, they kept with the consistency of the wood, vertical wood, going nice and up. And so let me just kind of walk around the space a little bit, give you a view. I think I need a bench like this. I'm gonna have to put it on my list. I imagine they were fixing something here and this is not the normal way that that is supposed to be. So just remember that when you come in. That's probably not normally like that. Really nice, easy, simple. Beautiful tub, soaking tub. And then we have the elevated cabinets again, so they are not touching the ground. And you do have space to put lights up, but they didn't even put any in here. Nice sink, double sinks. Nice tub, soaking tub, natural light. Then you have a shower. Of course, if you watch my videos, you're gonna know that I need to have a little seat for shaving. And then the tile goes all the way up to the ceiling, which I just think really adds a nice elegance to a home. This is going to be your toilet area. Nice, big, easy space. Plenty of room. Close the door. We have the LVP on the floor. And then you have double doors to get in here, which is really nice and pretty. We're gonna go into the closet. Nice, pretty closet. Good space. You have good shelving. And then this pocket door is actually super fun. I love a good pocket door. And the door is a pocket door to the laundry room. So your washer would be on the left, and then you have a dryer on the right. And then this is actually the door most people would come into that space from. Do you spy what I spy? That 4th level. I'm excited to see it in a minute. Then we have another little pocket door, and then this would be for linens. Again, I love a pocket door. I just think they're always so fun. All right, here is another bedroom. Fun room. So much natural light. Huge, huge windows. Do you see this? I really love the windows that they have here. It's really beautiful. This reminds me, I lived in New Mexico, in Albuquerque for a number of years, and we had an entire wall of windows. It was a custom builder, and it was just so cool, and it looked at the Sandia Mountains. So you have a walk-in closet here. And then we have the tile floor and your own private bathroom. So Nice space for guests. Nice bathroom again. Like, look at the lighting and the windows and all. It does just have a ton of natural light and beauty to it. We had skylights in our house and we had, I think, 12-foot ceilings. It was amazing. We never turned the lights on. And so these huge windows, like these are very, very oversized windows everywhere. Here is another bedroom, and it has its own suite to it as well. So we'll check that out. Well, let's go into the bathroom real quick. So it's pretty much a matching bathroom to the last one. And then you have, again, the cabinetry that's raised, that's not put, oh no, this one is actually on the floor, okay. And you have a nice space. And then we're gonna have another walk-in closet. So far 3 bedrooms on the main, or on like the second floor, and all 3 of them have their own bathroom. So again, the windows, the light are quite incredible. I hope that the video is giving justice to how much natural light and beauty that the home has. So hopefully. All right, it looks like we're going up to the next level. I don't know if you feel it, but it's like super, super airy. Maybe that'll give you it just feels nice. Like it's definitely like lofty, breathing, mountain vibe a little bit. Yeah, it's got nice energy, I guess you would say, to the house. And let's check out what's in here. Closet number 1. Yep, that's what I was expecting. A nice, clean HVAC unit. How it's supposed to be installed. So there we go. Gotta put it somewhere. And then here is another bedroom. So this is bedroom number 4. And guess what we're gonna find? Our own bathroom. I think it's really nice if you can have a space where everybody has their own bathroom. That's not always an option, but if you can, it's a good thing. Here we have our seat. Very similar tile everywhere. So that's that. And then this might be the smallest closet that we have here today. It's still a pretty good size. It's really, really deep. And so this was the second level up. This is a huge wall, but it's kind of nice just to have something simple on the wall rather than, you know, fill up all the spaces everywhere. Do you see the natural light kind of coming in everywhere? All right, we got one more level. It's the basement. I'm excited to see if they're able to bring any light into the basement. Let's go check it out. So if you didn't know, the basement is just to the left here. We're gonna go down the stairs. And we're going with the light wood everywhere and the LVP. So just really nice and airy. I like how you have the landing and then you have a few more steps. Imagine this is going to just be storage. Let's see. Yep. But a big storage area. I mean, it really is the size of a room. So a good amount of space here, or just storage, whatever works for you. Okay. Not fun, but something we have to have. I like the colors of the green and the brown in here. Oh, and there is a walk up. So we didn't go on the outside of the house and go around completely, but there is a walk up, and I like how, again, they did all the natural light and windows. So these are two doors here. One is fixed and then the other one opens, but it kind of has a French door feel to it, but it is only one door that is opening. And then look at all these great colors and style. Kind of go in the corner, let you kind of feel the space a little bit. It's big. You could do definitely a lot more with it. So you see all that space over there in the corner, and like there's quite a bit. And again, you could do along that wall on the right. Here we have another storage area. This is going to be where a lot of the more HVAC, hot water heater, sump pump, everything that you might need. They have all their wiring here. Up there's our sump pump. Clean out. And then you may be wondering what this is. This is a radon mitigation system. Does it have radon in it now? No, but they put that in, and then all you have to do is add a vent to it later. It's so much cheaper. It's easy to do. They're already building the house. Might as well just put that piping in, and then it's one less thing to worry about. So let's open up this door. Okay, so we have a full bathroom. So a lot of bathrooms in this home, kept with the same consistency of finishes here. And then this could be a bedroom if you wanted. Definitely a good size. You could put a queen or even a king. A king would be tight. Full would be easy. Queen, I think, would be the right choice, but completely up to you. And then you have a big closet. After walking through this home, it's easy to see why they're getting so much attention. You get the quality of Van Metre, the privacy of a preserved open space, and access to incredible community amenities, all in a boutique neighborhood with only 39 homes. There are actually only 14 still available. So if you like the pricing, available home sites, and want to schedule a private tour before they're gone, send me a message. I'm Angie Tanner, your Loudoun County real estate expert, and don't forget to follow me for new home construction tours and everything happening in Loudoun County.